Monopoly Media Manipulation by Michael Parenti, discusses various ways in which the corporate news media in the United States can manipulate information and frame events to serve the interests of the dominant ideology and powerful economic interests. It highlights several techniques and patterns used by the media to shape public perception and maintain the status quo. These techniques include suppression by omission. The media often downplay or suppress stories that might reflect poorly on powerful entities or the national security state. Information about atrocities and human rights abuses committed by U.S.-sponsored forces in various countries is ignored or minimized, while focusing on repression by officially designated rogue governments. Attack and destroy the target. When stories challenging the dominant narrative gain traction, the media can launch an all-out assault to discredit them. In the example of the CIA Contra crack shipments, the media worked to exonerate the CIA from allegations of involvement in drug trafficking through relentless attacks on the credibility of the investigative reporting. Labeling. The media use positive and negative labels to prefigure public perception of a subject. These labels are often simplistic and may lack a specific content that can be scrutinized. For example, the label reforms may be applied to policies that actually undermine existing social and economic structures. Preemptive assumption. The media often accept as given the policy positions that should be subject to critical examination. For example, when the White House proposes increased military spending, the discussion focuses on how much more spending is needed, rather than questioning the necessity of such expenditures. Face value transmission. News reporting often uncritically transmits official views and statements without questioning the content or context of the policy. This can result in reinforcing the prevailing orthodoxy. Sliding of content. Media outlets often focus on the surface aspects of events and issues, such as election campaigns being treated as horse races, while neglecting the substantive issues at stake. The media may prioritize process over content and offer trite truisms in place of in-depth analysis. False balancing. When presenting different sides of an issue, the media may not accord equal prominence to each perspective. The left progressive and radical viewpoints are often excluded from mainstream discourse, leading to a skewed representation of the political spectrum. Follow-up avoidance. When a guest or expert offers a response that challenges the dominant narrative, media hosts may quickly change the subject or interrupt the discussion, avoiding further exploration of the dissenting viewpoint. Framing. The media can shape public perception by emphasizing certain aspects of a story, controlling the placement, tone, and visual presentation of information. This can be used to create a particular impression without explicit advocacy. Stuff just happens. The media often presents events as if they occur in isolation, without exploring the underlying causes or politico-economic forces that shape them. This approach can discourage critical thinking and keep audiences from understanding the broader context. Overall, the text argues that the media is not failing to inform but is successfully manipulating information to serve the interests of powerful elites and the dominant paradigm. It highlights the importance of critical analysis and a deeper understanding of media dynamics and their impact on public perception.